This man says he was one of the witnesses scheduled to testify at the International Criminal Court. But last month he filed an affidavit withdrawing his testimony against Deputy President William Ruto. He says money promised under the International Criminal Court's Witness Protection Program made him give false information to suit a narrative the prosecution was looking for, that the post-election violence was planned.
They promised to pay all my losses since 1992, when election clashes in Rift Valley began. I made my calculations and I saw the money would really help my life.
Roughly 30 out of the 77 witnesses who were lined up to testify in the cases against President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy have withdrawn. Many Kenyans feel the cases are weak and on the verge of collapse.
There was crafty work done to getting these witnesses, so maybe that's why they're dropping out. Because if I was a witness and I was sure of what I was saying, I wouldn't drop out.
It's a big failing to have witnesses and then they're dropping out like that. It's a big failure. He has failed the victims.
The intrigue surrounding the suspects and their cases has overshadowed the quest for local justice for victims of the post-election violence. There have only been a handful of suspects tried locally and only 2 convictions since 2008. The judiciary plans to set up a special division of the High Court to deal with specific crimes such as those that were committed after the 2007 general election. Kenya's Director for Public Prosecutions, however, says that most of these cases will not go to court because they lack sufficient evidence. This human rights campaigner says the problem is not just with the legal system.
I think the Kenyan people have failed the victims of the post-election violence. When we engage in a narrative that suggests that those who are seeking to ensure justice have in some way wronged the people in our society, then we ourselves are contributing to that problem.
Eric Kyoko's hand was cut off with an axe while he escaped from a shanty town in Nairobi in January 2008. He has given up on pursuing justice from the court.
To get justice, I would like the government or whoever else to come to us. Come to me, ask what happened, ask for the hospital records that I have and acknowledge me.
But in the meantime, he continues to do what he can to survive, hoping that one day he'll get the closure he's been searching for 6 years now. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.